Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, check your phone, and instantly drown in a flood of notifications. Texts, emails, social media likes, comments, and of course, someone online telling you how you should be living your life. Here's the truth. If you keep giving a fuck about all of that, your energy, your confidence, and your happiness will keep leaking away like water from a cracked bucket. But here's the plot twist. Not giving a fuck is actually simple. Not easy, but simple. And today, I'm going to show you why.
We live in a world that constantly tells us to care about everything. What people think, how fast we're progressing compared to others, whether our posts get enough likes, even if we're drinking the right kind of coffee. But the human brain is like a smartphone with limited battery life. If you have 100% charge and you're giving a fuck about every single thing around you, guess what? By noon, you're dead. Mentally, emotionally, and sometimes even physically. So the key isn't about caring less, it's about caring selectively. And that's the art of not giving a fuck.
Think of your attention like money in your wallet. You wouldn't hand out $5 to every random stranger on the street, so why do you hand out mental energy to every random opinion, criticism, or distraction? Here's the theory. Your brain works on what psychologists call attention economy. Whatever you focus on grows. If you focus on every piece of drama, it multiplies. If you focus on what truly matters, your career, your health, your relationships, that's where growth happens. Real-life example? Elon Musk doesn't scroll Twitter worrying about Karen from Idaho telling him his car design looks weird. He's too busy building rockets.
Here's a fun trick. Ask yourself, would 90-year-old you sitting on a rocking chair give a fuck about this problem? That coworker rolling their eyes at you? Nope. That random stranger's Instagram story? Definitely not. But the fact that you didn't chase your dream? Oh yeah, that'll sting. Humor aside, this little test immediately shows you what's worth caring about and what's just noise.
Most people confuse kindness with compliance. You don't have to say yes to everything. In fact, one of the most powerful forms of not giving a fuck is simply saying no. No to toxic people. No to commitments that drain you. No to goals that aren't even yours, but society's. Think about it. Steve Jobs was famous for saying no to hundreds of good ideas so he could focus on a few great ones. Not giving a fuck about everything gave him room to give a fuck about the right things.
Sometimes not giving a fuck is as simple as laughing. Missed a deadline? Learn from it. Laugh. Move on. Someone doesn't like your haircut? Laugh. It grows back. People talking behind your back? Perfect. You're already ahead of them. Humor is like a shield. The more you can laugh at life, the fewer fucks you'll hand out to things that don't deserve them.
Here's the paradox. The less you care about looking perfect, the more authentic people find you. The less you care about pleasing everyone, the more respect you earn. The less you care about failing, the more you try and the more you succeed. It's not that successful people don't care at all. It's that they've mastered the art of choosing wisely. They know their fucks are limited, so they spend them like gold coins.
So here's the truth. Not giving a fuck isn't about being careless. It's about being carefree. It's about protecting your mental wallet from being robbed by opinions, judgments, and distractions that don't matter. Next time you're overwhelmed, remember these 3 things. Ask, does this really matter to future me? Choose what's worth your limited energy. And laugh at the rest. Because life is too short, and your battery is too precious to waste it on things that won't matter in 5 years or even 5 minutes. So from now on, stop being a collector of problems and start being an investor of energy. And hey, if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button, because we'll be diving into even more simple but powerful mind shifts to help you build a life that's unapologetically yours. Until next time, protect your energy, spend your fucks wisely, and live free.